Sup guys, it's Frank here from AFTV Young Gunz and welcome back to the channel. Today, or should I say tonight, this is very late, of course, starting at 10 o'clock at night. I'm only going to be doing this for about an hour because I'm on a tight schedule. But anyway, it's back a little bit earlier than it should have been, but we are back with the Arsenal Live Career Mode. Season 2 begins today. Now, before I get into this, I've got a lot of stuff to do off camera before we get fully into it. What we're basically going to do is be sharing it all out and stuff, getting the thumbnail on it, while we're waiting for people to get into the live. So, we'll get into it very shortly. We've just got a few bits to sort out, obviously. Right, first things first, bang. Then wait for it all to load. What's everyone saying? Only two people in the stream right now. Okay, we'll let that load up. We'll let that rise, to say the least. Okay, let's get this on. Documents, Young Gunz folder. Right, where's this JPEG? Bang! The new thumbnail is on. File is bigger than 2 megabytes. Right, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, compress. Right, it's a bit awkward. Only two people in the stream right now. I'm going to get that shared out. Upload files. JPEG. Bear with it. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Download that. Right, that should be small enough now. Yeah, that's more than small enough. Bang. That's on. Right, so we've got that sorted. 4 people. David Frost, yo, welcome to the stream, man. The Football Crew Show. Evening. Good evening, the Football Crew Show. Welcome to the stream. Stever FC7, how are you, man? I'm good, thank you. I'm home here. It's snowing heavily. Wow, whereabouts are you, man? It's snowing there, wow. You must be like up north somewhere. Glasgow. Yes, I knew it. Scotland. Wow, it's snowing heavily in Scotland. Wow, that's insane. Right, so bear with, guys. We're going to get into it soon. Nearly there. Nearly there. And 3, 2, 1. We are sorted. So yes, we're ready to get into the career mode. And I'm a bit excited for this one because of the wonderful things he does. No, because there's a lot of improvement that this series has needed since Series 1. And I think I have improved, or this, yeah, I'm muddling up my words. I think I'm ready to improve this series, ready to take this series forward. And one of the main problems with the series in Season 1 was it was very inconsistent. And I'm going to be changing that. I'm going to be trying to get a live career mode out every once or twice a week. So yeah, a lot better in terms of consistency. I'm going to be trying to make it a little bit more realistic as well. I'm going to take you through my squad just now. So this is the squad, the starting 11 that we have going into the 2019-20 season. Now, obviously, a few new signings. Of course, Anthony Martial on a free transfer from Manchester United, as well as Miguel Almiron on a free transfer from Atalanta United. So that's our starting 11, but we are looking to move a few players out. We'll get into that in a minute. This is going to be improved eventually. Well, maybe not actually. One of the main weaknesses in the team that we do have is Callum Chambers is our best right back right now. Now, I'm looking to bring in a right back, and I'm also looking to bring back Hector Bellerin when we get the chance, because of course in Series 1 I accidentally sold him. He went on a release clause and I forgot to renew his contract, and he went to Borussia Dortmund for only, I think it was 24 million. So we're going to bring him back when we can, and we're also going to be looking to bring in another right back as well. Again, I'll take you over who I'm going to be buying in just a minute. If you could sign a player, who would it be? One player, who would it be? Kalidou Koulibaly in real life for sure. Is it possible to change owner? No, but I do have full control. So Stan Kroenke doesn't have a say on this career mode. I'm just playing FIFA 2 on Xbox. Just sorted out every team lineup, and then we'll be in career mode. That's insane, man. FIFA 2. Wow. My friend went to the Rangers game on Thursday. It was 4 hour drive. Then he had to go to home when it came postponed, traveling 4 hours. Wow, that's peak. Bav or Matt? No, this is not Bav or Matt. This is Frank, man. Wickham Wanderers Fan TV. Welcome back. Shout out to you. But yeah, so this is the starting 11. Obviously, the bench is sorted out. Right, Mesut Ozil again. We're going to get onto a minute. Of course, Lacazette has to be dropped down to the bench as well as Eric Bailey. Again, this will probably be rotating throughout the season. I mean, Aubameyang's just turned 30 now, so this is probably the last season we're going to have Aubameyang. Only 2 seasons, of course. So at the beginning of season 3, because we will be doing this and hopefully until the end of FIFA, Aubameyang will be going in season 3 because he's going to be 31 at the time and he's going to start decreasing. What we'll probably do is we'll probably have Lacazette as our main striker, of course, in the prime of his career at 28 years old. I mean, we've got Nketiah coming through. We've got Ben Brereton coming through. More news on him in just a minute. Of course, Reece Nelson is back. He's not actually a striker, to be fair, but you probably could play him here if you really wanted to. Low ski, yes, Tamid. What are you saying? How are you enjoying your new job? I'm leaving already. So, but I've got another job. Don't worry. That's getting sorted out. Do you ever watch Barthy Boys career mode vids, Frank? I've never heard of Barthy Boys, I'm afraid. What did you think of the Arsenal game against Chelsea? What a great game. What a great game. That was fantastic from us. But yeah, right, so, Squad Hub. Is this the right one? I believe I've sorted out all the contracts that I want to sort out. If you look at the players that have only got a year yet, we've got Matt Macy, who I'm looking to get rid of, and Emiliano Martinez, who I've got no intentions of renewing his contract. He's 26 years old and only 72 rated. Again, we're going to get onto goalkeepers in a minute, but yeah, it's not 2 players that I'm not looking to keep at the club for much longer. So unless a good offer comes in for Emiliano, who's going to be leaving, and I'm looking to move Matt Macy out as quick as possible. But yeah, So yeah, next we're going to go on to the transfer hub. These are the players that I'm looking to bring in this season. Ricardo Pereira is probably the main one. No, the main one's right at the bottom. Kostas Manolas is going to be my big signing this season. Reason being, in real life, Benjamin Pavard has just signed a pre-contract agreement for Bayern Munich, so to have him at the club would be fairly unrealistic. So I'm looking to offload Pavard. What I'll probably do is I'll probably include him in a swap deal for one of these players, bar Stoke, because that doesn't seem very realistic for me. I mean, even Leicester's pushing it, but oh well. But in an ideal situation, I want to get Pavard plus cash for Kostas Manolas. He's going to be our big signing this season. Hector Bellerin, I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to bring him back, because right now it says this player has recently joined this club and won't move again. So we're probably not going to be seeing Hector Bellerin back in the club until about January. Get well soon in real life as well, Hector Bellerin. Obviously, terrible injury. His season is over. Jack Butland is, of course, next, still with Stoke City. I'm not sure if they got promoted or not. We will check that in a minute, but we're going to be looking to bring in Jack Butland as a sub or second goalkeeper for this season. I believe Stoke got promoted. I'll have to check that in a minute because I didn't check at the end of season 1. And then Ricardo Pereira is going to be the right back that we're going to be signing now. I mean, he's a great player in this game. It's annoying that he doesn't have his real game face. It really does annoy me when good players don't have their game face. It's just stupid. I mean, EA, surely you've got the time. It takes a whole year to make a FIFA game, so surely you've got the time to be putting these game faces in. Come on, EA, step up. So yeah, they're the 4 signings that I'm initially wanting to be making, but I am open to your guys' suggestions, of course. Stoke did get promoted. Look at the badge on Butland's. Oh right. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. Right, so Stoke did get promoted. Oh, who was that said that? Who said that? KG's Fred 10, you're an absolute legend. I didn't realise that. I completely forgot about that feature. It obviously changes the badges now. So Stoke did get promoted, so they're going to be losing their goalkeeper, which is a bit of a shame. He's coming to play second string to Bern Leno. What else has to be seen? Arsenal versus Man United will be the best FA Cup game this week. Yes, and unfortunately I will not be going. I start my new job on Friday, so that's a bit gutting. Why did you sell Bellerin? Rahil says. I didn't mean to. He had a release clause in his contract, and I forgot to renew his contract. So he just like his number suggests, he went for £24 million, which is a bit gutting. But I'm going to be bringing him back. Don't worry. But yeah, they're my 4. They're my 4 targets for this season. But of course, I am open to your guys' suggestions. It does say here I'm looking for a world-class striker as well. That is for season 2, purely because obviously Aubameyang's going to be 31 at the beginning of next season, and I want to be looking for his replacement. 44 people watching now. Wow, that's amazing. What's your new job? I'm going to be working with my uncle. I don't know exactly what it is yet, but it's a lot of money. Let's just say that. Can't wait for Friday's game against United. Regardless who wins, good luck. Wow, I'm assuming you must be a United fan. Yeah, you're a United fan. True story. Okay, fair enough. Who do you think will win the game out of Arsenal Man United game? It's going to be a hard one. Obviously, it's at the Emirates. Last time Manchester United were at the Emirates, it didn't work out too well for us. Of course, Lingard's infamous Millie Rocking celebration was debuted there. I think it could be an interesting game, and I think it's too early to give a. I think it's too early to give a prediction, if you ask me. Arsenal Fan TV 1. Hi, welcome back. Welcome to. Well, sorry, not welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. What's your score prediction? You're gonna have to wait to the preview, guys. Oba hat trick. I don't know if you mean. Are you talking about in real life? I'm not sure. But anyway, I've got to get on. Get a move on in this thing. I'm going to take you through the objectives, and then I'm going to take you through what I'm going to be doing in just this episode. So, main objectives are to reach the final of the Champions League. Of course, we're going to be back in the Champions League this season. Reach the final of the FA Cup and win the Premier League. So, they want us to get to the final of 2 tournaments and win a title, a league title. Okay, that's not. A bit much to ask for, if you ask me. I mean, I'll be happy with one of them, but okay, I'll try my best. Youth development, sign 1 player in your youth academy assigned to the midfielder position. That shouldn't be too hard. We've got 2 scouts, which I'll show you in a minute. Sign at least 2 players younger than 20 years old with a potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. That is very complex. Okay, fair enough. Brand exposure, game on £176 million in earnings from shirt sales within a season. That shouldn't be a problem. I've got a big signing, of course, coming in Costas Manolas. Financial, I've got no problems. Domestic, of course, win the league title and reach the FA Cup final, and then continental success, reach the final of the Champions League. That is a big ask, but with your guys' help, I can do it. I mean, hopefully I can. One thing I did forget to show you guys as well is the players that I want to be getting rid of this season as well. So go on to my transfer list, and the big one at the top is Mesut Ozil. Now, it says 165 grand a week on FIFA, but we all know that is not the case. Mesut Ozil is on 350 grand in real life a week, and he's just simply not playing enough. I mean, even in the Chelsea game, he was an unused sub. So, of course, 30 years old in his career mode now, has already gone down by one rating. I'm going to be looking to sell him, and then potentially, at some point, sign his replacement. But with the formation we're using right now, we don't actually need him as a replacement, so we're looking to get him out the door now. And if we do need a replacement for him this season, then that is the money we'll be using to replace him. Matt Macy, of course, is a player that I want to get rid of as well. 24 years old, 67 rated. Not a very great goalkeeper, especially at his age, and he's time to move on. He's got 1 year left in his contract as well, so if I can get a little bit of money for him, that would be great, but I doubt it, because there's a sort of stupid glitch with young players. Sometimes they refuse to move to clubs, even if it's on a permanent transfer. It's really silly, but it's just something I'm going to have to put up with. And then finally, Benjamin Pavard, a player that we signed at the beginning of Season 1, has just, of course, signed a pre-contract agreement with Bayern Munich, so I think it's only right that we get rid of him at Arsenal, because it wouldn't be realistic if he was at Arsenal for us when he's just signed for Bayern Munich in real life. So that's the 3 players I'm looking to get rid of permanently, and then we look at our loans. Now, Christian Bielik is one that I'm not too sure about. I mean, what I might do is I might loan him out for 1 more season. If he doesn't reach that 70 overall, I will probably sell him, because he's 21 years old now. He probably should be a little bit better for his age, but he's not. So I'm going to give him 1 more season, and if he doesn't reach that 70 mark, I probably will sell him. Ben Brereton's another one that's going to be leaving on loan. I signed him at the beginning of Season 1 again because I thought he'd be a lot of help. But he's just not. I don't think he's even made an appearance yet. I mean, Eddie Nketiah grew a lot, so Eddie Nketiah has been our 3rd choice striker. So what I'm going to do, loan out Brereton for the season. If he comes back an even better striker, that's perfect, because of course we're going to be selling Aubameyang. Lacazette will be our 1st choice striker until we sign a new world-class striker. But if we don't do that, then Ben Brereton will be our 3rd choice striker, which should be interesting, because I know he's got a pretty high potential, and I can't wait to see what he's like when he reaches that potential. Joe Willock, of course, as well. Very good player in this game. It doesn't say so in overall wise, but he's actually quite good to use in this game. 19 years old. He's not getting enough game time, so I just want to get him out, get him a little bit of game time, and hopefully he can go up a few overalls and get into this team for Season 3. Same thing with Emil Smith-Rowe. Good player, not getting enough game time, wanting to do well, and then come back for Season 3. Zech Medley as well, great player in real life, as we've seen recently. Same thing with Willock and Mill Smith Rowe, and then we've got Dennis Akpan, who was our scout future star. Same thing, and then Alfonso Cabral, same thing. So those final 6 loan players are the exact same reason, pretty much. All good players, but just not getting enough game time, so I want to get them game time at other clubs. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to show you guys, apart from the fact that what we're going to be doing in this episode. So, of course, we're in the Asian Elite Cup in China. Speaking about China, I want to show you my scouts quickly as well. So I've got 2 scouts looking for players. I've got 1 in, of course, England for 6 months, and I've got 1 in China for 3 months. Now, the reason being, I thought it would be a good idea to, like, put a scout out in China, considering we're going to be in China for the next month. So sort of like a marketing thing in a way. They probably won't get anywhere in the club unless we get some like really high rated good ones. But yeah, so that's hence why they're out there. And of course England explains itself. It's an English club, so it only makes sense. What happened earlier on in the season? You lot got smashed. What do you mean, man? What team do you support? What centre-backs do Arsenal need? Koulibaly. I think the answer is very clear, Koulibaly. But anyway, guys, 69 manager rate, and I'm looking to improve that throughout the remainder of this throughout the season. But let's start simulating. We're probably gonna get up to a few games into the pre-season and then start making signings. No luck in France, so we couldn't find no world-class strikers in France. Loan offer Bielik. Okay, here we go. So we've got a loan offer from Fluminense. And this is one of them ones where sometimes you'll accept it and it just won't go through. So I'm going to accept it for the sake of accepting it. But if it goes through, that's great. But if it doesn't, I'm not surprised. Yo, Frank, why doesn't Unai Emery send a request for funds for Stan Kroenke? Because I think Stan Kroenke will turn it down. So he'd just be wasting his time. We have £269 million to spend this season. But I don't think that's very Arsenal-like to spend that. So we probably won't be spending all of it. But there's no luck in France looking for a world-class striker. Cavani must have moved then. Let me have a look at that. Let's see what they're saying in terms of world-class strikers. So Germany, we're looking at Kramaric, Werner, Volland, and Play. World-class? Okay, some of them maybe Timo Werner and Kramaric, but I don't know about Play and Volland even. But yeah, let's continue simulating. How's everyone doing anyway? There's a lot of people in the stream, so I want to know how you guys are doing. Is Sergio Ramos better than Mustafi by about 1,000 miles? Wow, okay, so that was a bit early. We've received a transfer offer from Liverpool for Mesut Ozil, £43.2 million. Now, my assistant coach is saying that we can get around £62.9 million for him, and I don't really want to be selling to a rival. Apologies about it, guys. I got interrupted real quick. But yeah, I don't really want to be strengthening a rival's team. I mean, I already sold Shkodran Mustafi to Liverpool, but Mesut Ozil is a whole different ball game. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to negotiate. Someone is saying do not send him to Liverpool. I'm not going to take less than £62.9 million for Mesut Ozil. If they pay that much for him, that's their loss. They've paid £62.9 million for a 30-year-old. So I know you guys do not want me to send him to Liverpool, but if we can get the maximum amount of money for him that we can, I'm definitely open to that. So what we're going to be doing is proposed new transfer fee, £62.9 million. I'm not going any lower, and I do not see them accepting it, so it's not a problem. £58 million. They've gone close. They've gone close. Right, that's a lot more than I expected. Right, okay. Oh, 62.9. Sell Ozil and get Isco Fekir. I don't think they would fit into the formation that I really need right now. Guys, do I go through with this? Because they've gone quite close already. So, do I get the maximum amount of money that I can? Do I get the maximum amount of money that I can from Mesut Ozil? Do I go through with this, or do I not sell to Liverpool at all? I want to leave this down to you. 65 mil, someone's saying. Oh, I think that's pushing it up it to 370 mil. I don't think that will happen. Nah, fam, can't give our Mesut Ozil them. 70 million, someone's saying. A lot of people are saying no, but people are saying barter. Tell you what I'm gonna do. People saying yes as well, but a lot of people saying no. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go 70 million, and if they don't accept that, that's their loss. I think that's fair. 70 million. They've gone 63. Right, I'll put it down a little bit. I'll go 67.5. I will put 67.5. I think getting that much for a 30-year-old is great. We were hoping to complete this deal, but you're okay, fair enough. Liverpool are not happy with it. We will not be selling to Liverpool, okay? I know a lot of you guys didn't want it, but I was just trying to get a bit of money out of it. 70 million and £1. Remove the loan player from the loan list, add them to the transfer list, and they will go on loan. Wow, does that actually work? Get Foden as a replacement. Wow, I don't think that. Do you know what? I'd love to do that, but I don't see that being very realistic. They're tight. I mean, paying 70 million, 67.5 million pounds for a 30-year-old is insane anyway. Jog on, Klopp. All right, cool. So we're not going to be selling to Liverpool, but I will be open to any other offers. Spurs, I'm just going to decline outright. I'm not selling to Spurs. But we have our first pre-season game, and I'm going to simulate this with my rotation squad. So I've got a few youngsters in there, and I've got a few around the first team players. So you've got Lacazette, Bailey, Kolasinac, Xhaka. But yeah, I think that's good enough to beat Shandong. I think that's how you pronounce that, Shandong. I think that looks like it at least. Get Rodriguez, that's another suggestion, but again, I don't think he suits the formation that I want to be playing this season. I'm going to skip this. 3-2-1. Bang! 1-0 win. Kolasinac with the goal in the 58th minute, and we'll take a 1-0 win. Not too bad. Get Dennis Suarez, get Havertz. Oh, Dennis Suarez is a shout, to be fair. That is a shout. Tell you what I'm going to do. Hold on. Let me, do you know what? I'm going to transfer list that, because that was what I was meant to put on the transfer list. But I didn't do that. I'm going to transfer list. I'm going to shortlist Dennis Suarez. But I'm not going to buy him straight away. I will do that, though. 25 years old. Not bad in this game either. I have used him in Ultimate Team. Release clause is £34.9 million. Carrasco, that's also a good shout. I've got too many wingers at this club though. Delight must have in any career. Oh, I know he's very good, but I want to be signing an already made centre back like Manolas, which I said earlier. Who's our next game against? I believe it's Barca was our group. No, it was Real Madrid. That's the one. Let me just try and get a little bit of training in before then. Loan offer for Nelson. Right. Question is, Reece Nelson is not a very high rated player. It's only 69 rated. Remember, I started this save a long time ago, so he's not got all the upgrades in that. Reece Nelson is not going to see a lot of game time at all. So the question is, do I send him off on loan for another season? Get him a little bit more Champions League football, because of course Galatasaray should be in the Champions League. And then have him for season 3. Put the geezer out on loan. Someone said, Alex George just said put him out on loan. What's everyone else saying? 103 people watching that right now. That is insane. Sell Ozil. I'm going to be selling Ozil. Don't worry, guys. What are we saying? Oh, what are we saying, though? Do we put Reece Nelson on loan for another season, or do we reject it? Loan him out. That's 2 people said loan him out now. I'm tempted to do it. I don't want to, but I think it only makes sense. Yeah, let him develop. Alright, people are saying let him develop, so I'm going to let him go and get on loan to Galatasaray for the season. Nelson, if that goes through, we'll see you in season 3, and hopefully you're a much better player by then. Speaking of Reece Nelson, I'm going to put him into training as well. Now, it's all Reece Nelson right now, because I did want to get him trained up, but if a team's going to come in on loan for him, that's great. I mean, that also works. He's 70 rated now, of course. Straight away, he's gone up 70 rating. So maybe I won't have to loan him out, but it's too late now. If it goes through, it goes through. That's the way I see it. Did you guys see Kevin Prince Boateng went to Barcelona on loan? Oh, it's only a loan. Right, okay, I didn't realise it was only a loan, but I looked at that. I saw that about an hour ago. I was drinking tea and I choked on my tea. That's mad. That is insane. Of course, Bielik has gone out on loan to Fluminense for the season. And we've got another transfer offer for Mesut Ozil. For who is it from? Wow, it's from Juventus. Right, so could he be going to team up with Cristiano Ronaldo in game? Of course, Ramsey hasn't gone to Juventus. He's gone to PSG because we put him in a swap deal for Draxler. I'm going to negotiate this again because I don't think 40 million is enough. I'm going to do exactly what I did with Liverpool. I'm going to go 62.9. But I've got room to barter with Juventus. I've got room to barter with Juventus. So let's do this. All right. So we'll start initially at 62.9. But I'm more than happy to go down for Juventus. They've said 45. Okay, so that's definitely not enough. So we'll drop down. We'll go down gradually. Because I know Juventus will break eventually. So we'll go 60 million. We'll go 60 million. Okay, right. I didn't expect that. Okay, you have a deal. We will match the £60 million price tag you have set. So it looks like Mesut Ozil was on his way to Juventus. And I did not expect that. Teaming back up with Cristiano Ronaldo, of course. That deal should go through in the next few days. And now we're at a standstill because I don't really want to be playing group stage games, but I want to progress. So what I'm thinking is play my first team against Real Madrid. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play my first team against Real Madrid and hope for the best. I'm going to be simming these group stage games, but I do really want to get through. This is where this is the problem. Yo, Frank, I searched up iMac on Google. He's some mad player. Who? I don't know who you're talking about, man. Fekir ain't that good in my opinion. Okay, fair enough. We are 1-0 down in the first minute. Vasquez gets the goal. We're going to sim this 3-2-1. It's a 1-0 loss. Okay, so this could get a bit interesting from now because PSG have won. So I think it's down to the next game. It is right. So it's between. Ah, this is a problem. We could go out here, and I'm not playing in this game, so it doesn't matter. Worst case scenario, we don't play any games in this episode, but we just make transfers, pretty much up till the first game of the season. I'm going to accept this offer for Matt Macy from Alanyaspor. It probably won't go through again, but we said that about Bielik, but now he's on loan. My role at this club, Ben Brereton's not happy. No problem, mate. You're going on loan. You'll get some game time. Don't worry about that. Buy Cancelo. Don't think that's realistic. Kai Havertz. I know Kai Havertz is a great player in this game, but I don't see where he'd fit into my team. Cheng is under. No, I've done a few scout reports here and there, but these are some players that I don't really be signing. We've got now an offer for Akpan, which we're going to, of course, accept straight away. That it will happen. And Nelson is out on loan to Galatasaray. So one season is in Germany and one season is in Turkey. Reece, good luck with your loan spell in Galatasaray. I will see you in season 3. We've gone up a rating to 70 rated. That's always a good start. We're going to play our full strength team again, and we're going to hope for the best here, because if we get knocked out, then there's no matches in this episode, just signings. So, come on, Arsenal. I know you can do it. Buy De Vrij from Inter. I think I'm pretty much set on Manolas, to be fair. Aaron Ramsey, of course, making his return. Granit Xhaka with the early goal. And I'm not going to sim this one, because this one's pretty important. Hopefully we can keep it like this. They've got a very... Who's that goalkeeper that they've got? They've got Donnarumma. Oh, no. Draxler on his return to his team as well gets injured. Ozil potentially making his last appearance as well. Draxler's hurt. He's had to come off. I'm hoping that's not a big one. Ramsey misses a penalty. Once a Gooner, always a Gooner. Can we get this? 2-0. Okay, Ozil gets the goal. That could be the final thing he does for the club. But we've got a 2-0 win. And I'm hoping that's enough to take us through. I'm not sure how PSG did in their first game, but I'm hoping that that is enough. As well as that, Shandong kept Real Madrid to a win. To a draw, sorry. So I think we are through. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we are through. Koulibaly's linked. Y5 at the back. It's just the formation that sort of suits all the players that I have right now. So I'm correct. We are through, and we play Al Ali in the semi-final. Ozil has been sold to Juventus. We get £55.5 million from that £60 million deal. Au revoir. Oh, sorry, that's not. No, he's not French. What's the German word for goodbye? What's the German word for goodbye? Buy Rabiot and sell Xhaka. I would do that, but of course Rabiot has just gone on loan. No, not on loan. Signed a pre-contract with Barcelona, so it doesn't seem realistic to me. I didn't see how long Draxler was out. I need to check that. Hopefully it's not long. 3 days. It's not too bad. He's got a concussion. It's not. To be fair, that's no mess around. But 3 days, I don't mind that. I can deal with that. Auf Wiedersehen. Is that actually the goodbye? I'm not too sure. We've got another loan offer here for Joe Willock from Trabzonspor. We're going to accept that as well. We've also got a transfer offer for Sead Kolasinac. We're not going to accept that because he's one of the better players in the team that we need. Yep, Akpan's loan was rejected and Macy's transfer talks broke down. I'm not surprised, to be fair. Matt Macy wants to play, and to that I say, hell no! Right, so we got this game against Al Ali. And we're going to play this team as well, the makeshift team. Lozano signs for Inter Milan. That's a very interesting sign, and I like that. Going to sim this game, and then after this is when we're going to make some signings. After this sim. Bang, 3-0 win, and we're into the final. We're going to be playing the final. We've got about... I want to sort of finish this before 11:30, so it won't be a long episode. And the final is against Atletico Madrid, so it should be good. We've got a press conference, and we're going to just praise the team, I guess. And then we've got a loan offer for Cabral, who was one of our youth team players. I don't know what team that's from, but I'm going to accept it. Thank you for the new follow artist. That's one of you in the stream. You're an absolute legend. Get Lozano. He's just gone to Inter, man. He's just gone to Inter. I don't know if you saw that or not, but he's just gone to Inter Milan. Are you going to buy the Adidas kit next season? I'm going to buy... listen, for the past 5 seasons or so, I've bought all of the kits. Nothing's going to change. I can't wait for the Adidas partnership. But now, the day before the game, it's time to make some signings. I want to get some of these into the team for this game, just to get a feel of them before we get into the season. So, Mario Balotelli going back to Inter Milan as well. It's an interesting signing. So, the question is, which ones? Of course, Kostas Manolas is the first one that I am going to do right here and right now. That's for definite. But obviously, I've got a plan for what I want to do. Sell Kroenke. Oh, Mick, trust me, I wish I could. So let's discuss the type of deal we want to pursue. Obviously, we're gonna to offer Benjamin Pavard in this. They have accepted it, because if that transfer thing pops up, that means they've accepted it. But how much do they want? They want 50 million plus Pavard. Wow, that's a bit steep. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna negotiate. We're gonna go down to 40 million. But there is of course room to negotiate. Should I say? We'll start with that. Okay, all right, that's fair enough. I'll take that. 40.8 million plus Pavard for Kostas Manolas. I'm gonna accept that. I'm actually happy with that. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that deal. No, that's not worth it, G. I think 40 plus Pavard, considering he's only worth 19 million pounds in game, is all right. Buy James Rodriguez again. It's not a player that's going to sort of fit into my system right now. I could play him down the wing, but I've already got too many good wingers, so it's just wasting talent if you ask me. But let's just get this Manolas deal tied up. Tony Martial came from France. The English press said he had no chance. 50 million down the drain. Tony Martial scores again. That's decent. Real one go-getter. That's brilliant. I like that. Squad role is of course going to be crucial. He's going to be the best centre-back at the club. In terms of contract length, we're going to go straight for 5 years until he's... Wait, hold on. He'll be 33. So what I'll do is I'll do a 4-year deal, so I'll take him up to 32 years old. They're happy with that. I'm not intending to use a release clause because, of course, release clause have done me dirty in the past. Of course, you look at Hector Bellerin. Can you show us your squad, please? Of course I will, man. I showed it a little bit earlier on, but I'll show it again. Get Szczesny. Now, that's a player that I was considering doing. But at Arsenal, I didn't really rate him. And I think that's just me. I know a lot of fans... It's not just me, sorry. I know a lot of fans didn't rate him, but a lot of fans did, however. So, I don't want to sort of get in the middle of that debate. So I've just gone with Butland, a young English talent. I think that's fair enough. We're going to offer 100 grand a week for Kostas Manolas. And he's probably going to want some signing on fees. So I'm going to go 750 grand a week signing on bonus. No, not 750 grand a week sorry. A signing bonus of 750 grand. And let's just start with that initially. I think he should accept that anyway. No, he hasn't. Right, so they're willing to take a pay cut. Okay, this is where it can get interesting. Great imagination, but no chance of it happening. Are you talking about Manolas? I'm not too sure what you mean. Right, so OCD is kicking in, so we'll just up that to 90 grand. And then, other than that, you know what? Yeah, I'll just do that. I'm happy with that. Ladies and gentlemen, our first signing of Season 2. Welcome to the club, Kostas Manolas. Now, I'm going to edit his kit style, and that obviously Arsenal wear the tight fit kit, so I'm going to do that right now. Otherwise, it just looks awkward if he's the only one left out. Where is he? 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 There's Manolas, who takes the number 2 for some reason. I don't want him to take that number. That's for my right back. When Hector Bellerin returns, of course, he'll take that. No gloves. I don't want him wearing gloves. He'll probably take Pavard's number 20. That's what I'm going to give Manolas for now. Just for now. Socrates is also a player I want to move out in Season 3. So for Season 3, Manolas will take Socrates' number 5. But for now, he'll take Pavard's number 20. So there we go. Our first piece of business of this series is Kostas Manolas. Another Greek god, to say the least. Adebayor. I am not. Absolutely not. I'm not signing Adebayor. I don't want anyone. I should block his name from this channel. I don't want to hear his name ever be said. So yeah, that's our first signing, and we're going to move straight on to our second one. And it is going to be Ricardo Pereira. And that was a terrible Portuguese or foreign accent, in a way. But yeah, this is also... So right now he's going to be our first team right back. But when Hector Bellerin comes back in January, there's going to be a bit of a competition. And I like a bit of competition, so that should be interesting. And we're going to go straight in with approach to buy. Did you see Orney's tweet? Bellerin out for 6 to 9 months. I know. AFC looking at 2 loan deals. Denis Suarez not too close yet. Kagigao. Who's that? Who is that? Oh, likely to replace Sven Mislintat head his recruitment. I thought he was talking about a player there for some reason. But we're going to offer a transfer window. We're going to give Leicester a transfer offer for Ricardo Pereira. And we're going to go straight in £27.5 million. I think that's reasonable. No, okay, Claude Puel wants £31 million with a 10% sign in the tell-on clause. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll lower that to 30 and then give you 5%. That seems fair if you ask me. Submit offer. Surely they should accept this. They won't. They're sticking to it. Okay, fair enough. You want to be awkward, so I'll just give you what you want. Wan-Bissaka is a good choice for right back. Okay, you have a deal. Bit late for that now, man. We're going to be signing Ricardo Pereira. Go straight into negotiations. Get Brooks. Is that the one from Bournemouth? I believe that's the one you're talking about. Okay, so in terms of a squad role, we're going to go with important. If he wants crucial, we will give him it. But of course, he's going to have a little bit of competition with Bellerin when Bellerin comes back. So we'll go first of all with important. And he's going to accept it. Thank God for that. In terms of a contract, he wants 5 years. I'm going to give him 5 years. That takes him up to the age of 30 years old. Release clause, he doesn't want one. That's okay, neither do I. I'm happy with that. Let's see what he says about wage. So he wants 70 grand a week. 600 and... Okay, so what we'll do is we'll lower that to 650. No, do you know what? I think that's fair enough. I don't see him getting 15 clean sheets in the season. So 1.75 mil for 15 clean sheets. That's fair enough. I'll take that. Here we are, our second signing. Welcome back. Well, not welcome back even. Welcome to the club, Ricardo Pereira. So right now, for now, he will take the number 2. When Bellerin comes in, he'll take the number 24, and then season 3 even, we'll just change some stuff around. We're going to do the same thing as we did with Manolas and sort out his kit. Have you had a look at Pablo Fornals? Yes, I've signed him. I've signed him a few times on other career mode, just not in this Arsenal career mode. Someone that I may look at. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll see. Let's put it to team default, because if he does move on, I don't want him just wearing tight foot at every single club he goes to. By Elena from Barcelona. Is that realistic? I don't see him moving, to be fair. So yeah, that's 2 signings, and then we're gonna make one more. We're gonna make one more for now, and that's gonna be Jack Butland, of course, our second string goalkeeper. Dennis Suarez we might make a little bit later on, depending on how we feel basically, but we're going to make the signing of Jack Butland now. And to be fair, the maximum we're going to be paying for him is £20.7 million, and I don't mind paying that for Jack Butland because I know he's good. What game difficulty are you going to be playing on? I'm playing on world class currently, but if I find it too hard, then I will jump up to legendary. So we're going to straight away, we're going to offer £20 million for Jack Butland, and they should accept that straight away. To be fair, wow, they had the decency to negotiate. Okay, I'll take 22.4. To be fair, that's fair enough. We're taking away their best player, yet alone best goalkeeper, so I think that's fair. We'll jump straight into this. So, in terms of a role, he wants important. I'm going to ask if he can take rotation, but if he takes important, we're going to have to give it to him. He wants important, okay, so we're going to have to make room for Jack Butland this season, otherwise he's going to want to leave. I think we can do that. Cup games, Champions League games, of course. He wants a 4-year contract again, taking him up to the age of 30, and I'll take that. Release clause, shock signing. That must be sarcasm because I know everyone signs Jack Butland, but he's good. If it's not broken, don't fix it. And then straight away, what we'll do is he's on low wages. We'll just go bang, 75 grand a week, no signing on bonuses. You should accept that. Should be grateful for the wages he's getting. Yes, he is. That's a fair offer. My client is happy with that. Welcome to the club, Jack Butland. Now let's sort out his kit number first. I believe he'll take the number. I think he'll take the number 13 or 12. So he's taking the number 12. If he can take number 13, that's great. No, Leon Bailey has number 13. I've made a few changes in kit number, so Jack Butland will take the number 12. Let's see who I've changed. So one big one that I have changed is Lucas Torreira. And then he left, so Lucas Torreira has taken the number 4. There's been quite a few, to be fair. I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek's changed. Leon Bailey now wears the number 13 instead of 18. Martial wears Torreira's 11. And then we need to sign a new number 10, and that will probably be Dennis Suarez. So we'll just wait to see later in this, and probably in the next episode, to see what happens with that. But yeah, that's all the signings that I wanted to make. We're gonna put them into the team where they need to be. Instead of Martinez, we want Butland, and instead of Callum Chambers, we want Pereira. So, pretty decent team. This is what we're rolling with for now, at least. As probably, obviously, Dennis Suarez is probably inbound unless we think of someone else. Sign Pogba, that is completely unrealistic, man. I'd love to, but I want to keep it realistic. Buy Giroud, nah, not now, man. Not now. He's going to be decreasing in overall soon. But yeah, we're going to play this game. Found all I could in Germany. That's in terms of world-class strikers. Willock has been loaned out to Trabzonspor. 2 young English players on loan to Turkey. Turkey must be the new Germany. Shout out to Mesut Ozil. No. Okay, fair enough. So we now got a loan offer for Ben Brereton from Alaves, I think that is. I said side in Liga BBVA, I think. Or La Liga Santander, I think it is now. So we're going to accept that. Whether it goes through or not is a completely different story. But Martial is unrealistic. Draxler is unrealistic. May as well buy Messi. That's a bit too far. See, Draxler and Martial, we've been linked with Draxler for, of course, a while, so I think that only made sense for us to do. We needed one big signing, and then Martial was more of a on-the-spot thing. Should I do it? I literally said to people in the chat, should I sign Martial on a free contract? I mean, there's certain offers that you just can't turn down. I mean, Martial on a free transfer is one of them. So, yeah. Ngolo, I'm assuming you mean Kante. But yeah, I think it's, not I think it is. It's time for this game against Atletico Madrid, and we need to make some changes as some of the South American players are on South American Cup duties. So I think that's only Torreira, to be fair. So it's not too much of a big miss. Oh yeah, Granit Xhaka. So we've got Granit Xhaka playing there. Switch them around because I want some Granit Xhaka long shots if possible. And this is the team we're going to be using to face Atletico Madrid. Torreira, of course, has to drop down fully. And we're going to bring in Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Miguel Almiron is one I wanted to use, but we're not going to be able to, as he's, of course, on international duty as well. I don't want Nketiah on the bench. We're going to bring in here. We're going to bring in AZ Milan now. I think that's fair. And that's the team we're going to be using to play against Atletico. And then after that, I know it's going to be a short episode, but we're going to be ending up there. I mean, it's late already, so we're going to be literally playing this game, and then it's done. For until episode 2, which is probably going to be within the next few days, so you won't miss a lot, guys. You won't miss me too much. Guy is also another one that changed number. He takes obviously the number previously worn by Nacho Monreal, number 18. Trent Alexander-Arnold is an Atletico Madrid player. That's interesting. I'm intrigued to see what team they have. It could be good. It could be very good. But only time will tell. Finishing drills with Aubameyang. I'm not too bothered about these, so I might do terrible because I'm only literally just hitting and hoping. Let's just bang this bottom right, bang. Decent finish, to be fair. But yeah, let's get this over and done with. I've not played FIFA in a few days. I missed a lot of the weekend league this week, so I've not played a lot of FIFA at all, to be fair. But that's not an excuse. I should be beating world class difficulty. But to be fair, it's Atletico Madrid. They ain't no mess around. So obviously they've got the likes of Oblak, Trent Alexander-Arnold now. I believe that's Glick for Tongan. A very changed Atletico Madrid team. We'll see what it's like. They, of course, beat PSG on penalties to get here. And that's no mess around team, of course, you guys know. And we had a pretty easy route to the final, beating Al Ali 3-0. Of course, some player debuts. Whoa, I just activated my Apple Watch. My bad, I'll take that off. But yeah. Chance to get a look at some of the brand new signings. Look at that for a defensive partnership. Manolas and Jonathan Tah. Don't forget to mention Socrates there as well. Signed Yannick Carrasco. Again with Yannick Carrasco, I've got a lot of midfield. I've got a lot of wingers. Sorry, so I think it would just wasting talent again. As I said, obviously Gnabry, Martial, Bailey, Iwobi, even Nelson, even. Doesn't really make any sense. Tom Lander, hello man, welcome to the stream. 122 people watching right now, that's insane. Big up to every single one of you. Can we smash the like button as well? 29 likes so far and 123 people now. Can we get a quick spam of likes? Let's see how many we can get before kickoff. I want to see the Atletico Madrid team before I go anywhere. The full team at least. Let's take a look at this Atletico Madrid lineup as follows. Oblak, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Wow, obviously Diego Costa and Griezmann, the danger men here. Henrik Mkhitaryan, of course, who we sold to them in the winter transfer window. Welcome back, Mickey. Good to see you. If you even come on. What about Mavropanos? Mavropanos is in the club. Probably won't get used a lot, but he's there. He is there. Don't worry, guys. But here we go. Gaia was frozen there for some reason. We're gonna take it nice and slow. Don't want to be making any early mistakes. Should we slow it down a bit? I'm more than happy to pass around the back and let them come to me. Here we go. Decent control by Draxler. No, I didn't want it there. But correct, Pereira can't even get the ball. Come on, Granit, chase him down. Come on, Granit, you can do better than that. Yes, Tar. Oh no, wait, no, he's still not got hold of it. It's Griezmann, takes the shot and he forces a save out of Leno. Atletico corner. Early on in the game as well, they got danger man Diego in there. That's a great shot. Probably could have been doing better defensively, Arsenal, but it's going to be a hard team to stop. Get this clear. Gaia gets it clear. Well done. Aubameyang with the control. Needs options. Sees one in Pereira. Switch this over. Switch the play over. No, I keep making these silly passes. I want to do simple passing. It's just doing complex passes. And just like that. I mean, why doesn't it not go straight to him? It's not hard. Play it back to keeper. Oh, big mistake. Alright, let's go. You start getting in the attack. Gnabry making the run forward. It's not a great ball and it doesn't get to him. Here's Gelson Martins potentially. He's of course linked back with us now. I think we can maybe potentially sign him in real life. That is not a player I'm too interested in FIFA 19. I mean, the car's not great. Well, I'm liking that. Nice. Here's Gnabry. Into Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka into Aubameyang. Loose ball. And he loses it. We'll take a throw. Here's Gnabry. Cuts outside. Gonna whip it in. Deflected. Still with Gnabry. Pereira now. Whips it in. That's a terrible cross. But Gaia keeps it under control. Julian Draxler on the half volley. Miss hits it if anything. And it just goes over. Lovely defending from Manolas on his debut, of course. Not great from Gnabry there. Come on, Draxler chase. I don't want to draw my defence out because Atletico Madrid will punish us, so I'm trying not to switch to my defenders. I'm trying to just defend with my centre mids. Nice there from Pereira. It's another Atletico Madrid corner. Can you help me on YouTube? Give tips about vids. What do you mean, man? What kind of vids are you doing? Yeah, he's mishit that. He tried to get a little bit of swage on it, but it just didn't work. Oh, Max Martin. No, come on, you Spurs. No, 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 none of that. None of that. None of that here. Don't swear like that here. Granit Xhaka. No, not Granit Xhaka, sorry. It's whipped in. Granit Xhaka clears it, but it's not fully cleared. Here's Koke. Goes for the shot from a dodgy angle, and it's deflected off Pereira. We need to get rid of this. Diego Costa goes for the shot. Into the hands of Leno. It's a nice ball. Lovely from Gnabry. Lovely skill from Gnabry. Keep that on. Still going, Serge Gnabry. We're going to whip it in. Lovely cross. Martial in there and doesn't get to him. Here's Griezmann. Lovely skill there. Lovely defending from Manolas, but it's not fully cleared. Griezmann again. Lovely defending there from Pereira. And Arsenal can get on the attack here. Oh, Atletico's defence is just so solid. Gnabry cannot break past Lucas Hernandez. Granit, get this back. Come on, Granit. Guy's job now. Well done, Guy. Takes one to the chest, and it's another Atletico corner. Sorry, man. I'm not unintentionally not reading comments. It's just that I'm focusing on the game. So if you save your question until half time, that will probably be best. Yeah, just apologies for that. Thoughts on Saturday? Saturday? Do you mean Friday? We got Manchester United on Friday. That's what you mean. It's going to be a very interesting game for me. Obviously, Manchester United in great form, but they've not had a great season altogether. Of course, to be fair, we haven't had an amazing season either, but at times we've looked like we can beat a team like Manchester United, so it all depends on who wants to show up on the day. Come on, we can keep that on. Kept on by Anthony Martial. No, it's not, and that's a goal kick. Play 3-5-2 instead of 5-2-3. It's too defensive. Yes, that is true. Mesut Ozil takes the number 46 for the Juventus. That's interesting. If it's still 0-0 going into the second half, yeah, we'll change that for sure. Good suggestion, by the way. Let's make this as. I'm liking this. Heavy ball into Draxler, and Vertonghen's going to clear up. Right, Pereira's out of position now. I need to defend with my midfielders, remember, Frank. Come on. He's sent him through. Leno, you can get to that. Leno gets his hands onto it and his body around it. That's a silly mistake from Leno there, but Arsenal made up for it. We can counter-attack now. Oh, we're trying to make the one forward. Into Gnabry. That's a nice ball over to Serge Gnabry. What can Gnabry do with it? He's taking it forward. Still Serge Gnabry. Taken down. And that's a dangerous challenge on the edge of the box. Hernandez could be in trouble here. That looked like a red card challenge to me. He's been yellow carded, so he's just not even a caution, to be fair. Hernandez is on thin ice now. He's got to be careful. We've got a free kick from a fairly dangerous position. If we've got any good takers, this could be good. I am going to go for goal. With Granit Xhaka. Only 70 free kicks for some reason. I'm just going to smash it over the head of Partey into that top right. Granit. It's not a great free kick, but still in play. It's cleared. Oh no, they're passing around us. Pereira, cover, clear it. Oh, it's not fully cleared. Socrates, clear it. Cleared by Socrates. So it looks like it's going to be 0-0 going into half time. And I'm hoping it's not the same at full time, because otherwise I'm not great at penalties. Whipped in. Griezmann. Lovely save from Leno. Can we get it clear? Oh my god. Leno put into action there. Nearly turned on a dime the game, but that is half time. Leno with a great save to keep it 0-0 going into half time. Could have been a completely different half-time talk if Griezmann would have scored that, but great save from Leno, keeps it 0-0. Thoughts on Torreira this season? Our best player, without a doubt. Torreira has been our best player this season so far. What a signing! What a bargain! Yet alone, what a signing! What a bargain! We've had a lot. Oh, silly burp. We've had a lot of the possession so far, 52%, but we've not taken our chances. 2 shots, none on target, whereas Atletico have had 5 and 3 on target. If they keep doing that, they're going to punish us. But right, someone had a suggestion. What was it? Play 3-5-2 instead of, what was it? Or what was it? Play 3-5-2 instead of 5-2-3. All right, let's have a go at that. Formations: 3-5-2, 3-5-2, 3-5-2. Here we go. So this is, I'm assuming this is what you mean. Right, how do we work around this? So Gnabry will drop into Cam, which I do like, to be fair. I like the look of that. Okay, I like this. I like this. We're probably... Do we make substitutions? I mean, it's infinite. So what I'm thinking is... Granit Xhaka is very slow. So I'm thinking... What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Ruben Loftus-Cheek on for now. And that's going to be the only substitution I'm going to make right now. We'll make some later in the game, though. Torreira is the governor. Yes, you know, hot. But that's the substitution now. It's got to stay like that for now. But I'm open to change. It seems Atletico are going to come out fast. We need to keep hold of this ball. Not doing silly things like that, we won't know. It's a nice ball into Gelson Martins. Jonathan Tah has to get rid of this. Whipped in. Not fully clear, but Manolas still can't get it clear. Still not clear. Great. That's Julian Draxler gets it clear now. It's a lovely ball. Was that a Rabona? That's a lovely ball to Gnabry. What can he do with it? Cuts back inside. Oh, it's a silly ball. I don't know why it's not that as powerful as it should have been. It annoys me when the game just can't make simple things like a low-driven pass. It's Pereira. Oh, that would have been a beautiful ball into Gnabry, but it takes the deflection. Of course, our first bit of silverware is on the line. I know it's only a pre-season tournament, but if we can start the season off with some sort of trophy, that would be great. Here we go, let's get this back. Let's get this back. Whipped in. Jonathan Tah needs to clear it. Not a great clip. Ah, that is a poor clearance from Jonathan Tah. I'm a 1-0 down. 1-0 down, and Griezmann with his signature celebration. And it's going to continue. Still going. Griezmann doing what Griezmann does best and celebrates. Not even finish, he just celebrates. Wow. Typical Arsenal defence. I know what you mean, man. Missed a tie. That was a poor clearance. It come off the course. It came off of Partey into the feet of Griezmann, and it was just a simple shot for Griezmann. Leno probably could have done a little bit better. Did that go through Leno's hand? No way. Right, but we've got a lot of work to do now. We need to score. Here we go. Into Martial. Martial cannot get it into Aubameyang. The game seems really stiff for some reason. I don't know what it is. We need to get hold of this ball. They're just completely passing around us now. They make us look like idiots. It's a nice ball. Guy can't outjump his man. All defended from Manolas. It's a nice switch into Gaia. Draxler. Aubameyang. Sent through. Aubameyang. Get the final touch. Aubameyang. Here we go. Our first goal of the season comes from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And what a finish. It's 1-1. Come on, you Gunners. Thoughts on Ozil leaving? I think it's time. I can't lie. I think it's time. Stand out, says Hot Hot. Could you give me video ideas? What kind of videos do you want to do, man? What kind of videos do you want to do? It's all about what you want to do instead of what you should do. True Blade, I'm a blood clot Yang. Yes, you know what a goal that was as well. Bang, here we go. We just need to keep this up. Probably gonna make a substitution in just a moment, but for now we'll just keep it how it is, as I said. What was that? We still haven't got control of it though. Lovely defending from Manolas. He's do it again. Martins, and that is not a great shot, but we're going to make some changes now anyway. Drax is looking tired, and to be fair, I don't really want to be taking him off because he's done alright, to be fair, today. Oh, right, what do we do? I'm feeling to bring Lacazette on. I've just noticed that Martial has been playing in strike. It's not been too bad, to be fair, but we are going to bring Lacazette on for a bit of goal scoring threat, and we're going to bring on Leon Bailey as well. Guy has done alright as well, but need to give everyone a chance, and obviously Leon Bailey's a little bit more attacking, so a goal is what we need, so we're going to bring on the attacking players. Lacazette is God. I don't know, man, could you give me a sub shout out? Shout out to Cameron HD. Right, here we go, we're looking for that goal. We're going to bring on a lot of attacking threats to do so. Come on, get this ball back. Don't let them play around you like this. Come on, Ruben. Oh, they're mugging us off. None of our players are not changing. Come on, Pereira. Do something with it. Socrates. Lovely defending from Socrates. Not fully clear. Draxler, you're taller than every man on this pitch. You should get that. Maybe not every man on this pitch, but a little bit of exaggeration there, but felt necessary. Glick with the clearance. They're just completely outplaying us now. Okay, here we go. Leon Bailey. Lovely ball into Aubameyang. Great vision from Gnabry. Lacazette's in the middle. Whipped in. Lacazette. Lovely defender from Glick and cleared. Oh. Here's a foul, and I believe Pereira will get booked for that. Thoughts on Mislintat? Absolutely gutted. I mean, he's only been here for a year. That just shows you that there's problems at the club. Gutting. Atletico making a substitution now. Does that mean Mkhitaryan's coming on? I mean, it would be great to see him back. And it does. That's not Henry Mkhitaryan, my bad. Mkhitaryan is not coming on, it looks like. That's Kalinic for Diego Costa. Thank God. That's one goal for it gone. Okay, here we go. Counter-attack. Oh, Aubameyang couldn't get hold of it. Here we go. Sees Bailey. Back inside. Lovely. Look at the overlap. Lovely from Ricardo Pereira. Pushes it forward. Whips it in the box. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Ruben Loftus-Cheek puts Arsenal in front. And I believe that is his first goal since signing from Chelsea. And what a goal that was. Ruben, you beauty. What a banger. And we, for the first time this game, are ahead. Assist for Ricardo Pereira on his debut, and that's an unstoppable header. When Loftus-Cheek gets in that position, you are not stopping him. No question about it. He's scoring that. And what a goal it was. Well done, Ruben. Let's come on, as Cheeky Sport Dave would say.
Number 24, Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Oh, no, 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 don't bottle it. No! And he's taken a shot and he's absolutely skied it. Wow. Are you going to Arsenal versus Manchester United in the FA Cup? I'm afraid not. I'm actually working that day and I failed to get a ticket as well. I didn't realise how early they were going on sale. So I didn't get a ticket, but however, I do have work that day. So I won't be at the game, but I will be at, I will definitely be watching. Come on, Laka. Oh, he's taking him out there. He's not even going to be taken back for an advantage. Come on, Socrates. That's your man. Leno's. Easily. Alright, come on. One more goal. Can we win comfortably? Oh, I saw the ball, but I didn't see the right back. My bad. What difficulty is this? This is world class. Have they sold out already? I believe they have sold out now. For Junior Gunner memberships, for sure. It depends on... Actually, no. I think there was some Junior Gunner under 13s left, but I'm not sure about any other ages. Here's Gelson Martins. I see exactly what he was going to do. He hasn't done it, but oh well. Oh, come on, let's just hold out. And win this. Come on, that's a nice ball into Aubameyang. Aubameyang leaves Vertonghen for dead. Squares it. Bailey, and it's 3-1. It's a bit of a cheeky, sweaty goal, but it had to be done. Leon Bailey with a goal, and I think we've got this in the bag now. I think we have got this in the bag. 3-1 to the Arsenal, 89th minute, game, set and match. The minute Aubameyang got that ball, it was game over. Vertonghen had absolutely no chance. And I would take that. A nice trophy to sit on the trophy cabinet at the beginning of the season. Who doesn't love that? Even if it's only 3 seasons, still great to win. Laka. Lovely skills from Lacazette. Can we get one more before the end of this game? I believe he's offside. He's offside. That's gutting. That's annoying. Do you know why Mr. DT didn't upload his Arsenal versus Chelsea vlog? Did he not? I didn't realise that. My bad. No, I don't think there's any specific reason why. Maybe he didn't do one. Maybe he didn't do one for a change. I'm not too sure. Speaking about Arsenal vs Chelsea vlogs, make sure to go and check out Babs on AFTV Young Gunz after this stream. Make sure to check it out on Babs14 as well. And that is it. Full time. Arsenal 3, Atletico Madrid 1. We have won the Asian Elite Cup, our first bit of silverware for this season. What a win. And I'm going to leave it with you guys to celebrate, and I'll be back after the celebrations. And that is it. We are the Asian Elite Cup champions. Someone said there it's the only trophy we'll ever win. Well, listen, mate. Stick around till the end of the season, and we'll see if we can prove you wrong. Aubameyang picking up the Man of the Match award, of course, getting the goal and the assist for Leon Bailey's goal. Big up, Pierre. Yo, Pierre. Well done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to simulate all the way up until the first Premier League game. Of course, we're not going to be playing that game. We're going to be saving that for the beginning of episode 2. Or episode 12, should I say. Episode 2 of the second season. We got an offer here for Cabral. Again, we're going to accept it. I'm hoping that it goes through, but it probably won't. Tournament prize money, 4.5 mil, a little bit of extra money. It was good to see your team winning the final of the Asian Elite Cup. We hope you have a better idea of the tactics and starting lineup for the upcoming season. We look forward to seeing you in action in a few weeks. Yours sincerely, Arsenal Board of Directors. Little bit of confidence there from the board. I like it. We've got to sort out some training as well, because of course Reece Nelson went on loan, so that takes all of our training drills out. We're not going to be improving Eddie Nketiah. Tell you what, yes we are. His finishing is already 82, so I don't feel like I need to improve that anymore. But we are going to do his dribbling, because his dribbling is not great, so we're going to stick that up. In terms of wingers, I think Martial is already good enough. Alex Iwobi, on the other hand. Do you know what? Yeah, let's train Iwobi for a bit. His dribbling's good enough. His shooting, however, is a completely different story. So we're going to be working on his shooting. Is there one with speed and shooting? Yes, there we go. So I want to get his speed up, but of course everyone wants to get his shooting up. Who are your biggest signings? I think my biggest signing is Kostas Manolas. I believe. I think that's the biggest one so far. I'm gonna put Matteo Guendouzi and Maitland-Niles up for training as well. Only passing for Guendouzi, and I'm gonna put Maitland-Niles on defending, because of course, if needed, Maitland-Niles can play defensive. He can play obviously wing back. So we're gonna put him on defensive drills. And then we've got one more slot. Who's this going to go to? We are going to give it to Rob Holding. Super Rob. He doesn't actually need training defensively. So what we're going to do is we're going to put his long passing up, because if we can smack some balls over the top from Rob Holding, that's great. He actually gets an F on his training, so let's forget about that. Matthew, wow. Sorry, mate, I'm not airing you. Apologies. I'm just trying to get on with the series. Just get this over and done with before it's too late. No, sorry, apologies about that. Dennis Suarez is nearly an Arsenal player. He's also nearly an Arsenal player in the career. I'm going to be signing him probably at the end of this episode, depending on when his scout report comes back. Yeah, hopefully we get a few more training drills in. Hopefully we find out who's in our Champions League group as well. These transfer offers for Cabral are coming in thick and fast, but none of them are going through. This is the problem that FIFA have. What class do you play manager mode on? I'm assuming you mean difficulty. I play on world class. Ben Brereton has been loaned out to Alaves. Good luck with your loan. Put Omenense want Matt Macy again. I'm going to accept it. It probably won't go through. Cabral rejected, Akpan rejected, and Ben Brereton loaned out. So yeah, Ben Brereton, best of luck. See you in season 3. Got a little bit more training here for the lads. Let's get this sorted. Yeah, Matthew, apologies about that. I wasn't airing. I was just sort of sorting stuff out. Hopefully we do. I'd love if we found out who was in our Champions League group. Hopefully. Youth squad monthly report. So, is this a Scout Future Star? This is our Scout Future Star. Ramon Saavedra. Right, okay, that's a bit of a interesting name, but 52 rated, not the highest of rated players. What we're going to do is we're going to keep him in the youth squad for now, see if he grows naturally. If he doesn't, then we'll just bring him in and probably loan him or sell him, I'm not sure. Great job with the youth program, so that's half of our objective done. Of course, we needed to sign a player assigned to the midfield role, and I believe he was a centre mid. So that's part of that done. Great news on that front. Still going now. We should have a few scouts coming in now. So yeah, we've got our monthly scouting reports. I believe this is the China one. Quan Ye, probably not good enough. An Yan Zhang, wow, some of these names, not good enough. Li Sheng, not good enough. Kong Shen is very good, potential of 66 to 92. He should be a decent player. Bing Di Zhao, not good enough. And Chao Chen is not good enough. Only one good player coming out of China there. Matthew, what's your question, man? I'm sorry. Callum Mason is not good enough. Jamie Hall, not good enough. Oscar Lee, not good enough. Reece Mitchell, not good enough. Ewan Roberts, on the other hand, is good enough. 70 to 94, that should be decent. And Patrick Davis is, again, not good enough. So that's the scout report sorted out. Loan offer for Zek Medley here from, that's another Turkish club. So we're going to let him go on loan to Kanyaspor. And it's another, it's a transfer offer for Granit Xhaka here. Now, I don't want to actually get rid of Granit Xhaka, especially not to Liverpool. I'm not intending to do business with my rivals unless it was something big like the Mesut Ozil deal, which we was going to get a lot of money from. And no, we're not selling Granit Xhaka, and we're definitely not selling him to Liverpool. So that's completely out the window. Getting Mbele again. I've got too many wingers, man. It would just be a waste of talent. Loan off Akpan from New York City FC. Okay, this is a little bit more realistic. Hopefully this goes through. I mean, if Akpan can play some football in the MLS, that's decent league. It's a good experience for him. Right, that's a little bit. No, Medley's loan has been rejected. He's not going to Turkey. And we've got a loan for Nketiah from Spurs. Nope. Stupid. How dare they think I'm going to do business with them? The scum from down the lane. Get Dean Marney. Bin off Ronaldo. Get Dean Marney. Get all the Dean Marneys. Shout out to Vizza. Dean Marney. Dean Marney. Okay, so defenders to watch in 2019 was that Hummels, Koulibaly, Ramos and Varane. Transfer offer for Leno, and we're going to be rejecting that because he's our best goalkeeper. Found all I could in Spain, and Akpan has officially been loaned out to New York City FC. So good luck, Akpan. Question is, I've got two more things. No, not question. I've got two more things. Look at that. Aubameyang's already going down in rating. I don't like the look of that. 86 rated. His stats haven't deteriorated too much, but his overall is going. I don't like it. So, we've got one more thing in terms of signings to do. Denis Suarez, for some reason, he wasn't being scouted, and his release clause is £34.9 million. So, I don't know how much he's worth, but I am going to pay the £34.9 million. We've got money to throw, so we might as well throw it on decent players. Let's head into negotiations. Get the beast back in Fenwar. Oh, he's probably retired at this stage. Denis Suarez wants to be an important squad player. I'm not sure about important, but I'll give it to him anyway. He probably will play here every now and then. He wants 4 years. I'm going to ask for 5, but I don't mind 4. He probably will accept 5. Yes, he has disregard release clause, and in terms of wages, this is where it could be a problem because I can't see his wages. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on So FIFA to find out his wages. Denis Suarez. Can anyone tell me Denis Suarez is? No, that's right. Don't worry. I'll get it. Denis Suarez. Here we go. Denis Suarez Fernandez. He's on 120,000 euros a week. So how much is that in pounds? Let me find that out. What's the euro sign? Oh my god, I can't find the euro sign on my MacBook. Hold on. Euros in pounds. It's about 105 grand a week he's on career mode. Right. He's on 105,000 pounds a week. So we'll go 110. I mean, that's a lot for a player who's probably not that too high rated. So we're going to straight away submit the offer. Wow, that's a fair offer. My client is happy with that. Maybe I might have overpaid there. Hashtag stop moves, mum. Yes, support the movement. Sub to Will and E. Love it. Yo, Arsenal, Man United predictions. I'm not gonna give a prediction this early, man. Give it a few days, and I'll be on the preview, and I'll get my prediction then. So yeah, welcome Dennis Suarez to Arsenal. I got a few kits to sort out. I believe I got to sort out Butland and then Dennis Suarez, and we're sorted. So where's Butland? Where's Suarez? Jack Butland is there. So team default. He's in his tight kit and no undershirt, short sleeves, simples. Just stop. Hashtag just stop Morgs. Fair enough. I've met Morgs once. I actually didn't know who he was at the time when I met him, but I have met Morgs once. Spoke to him for like 3 seconds, but oh well. Where's Dennis Suarez? Of course, he's going to be our new number 10. Not 22. Team default. Dennis Suarez will wear the number 10 shirt. Will that be forever? You'd never know. To be fair, he probably will take Granit Xhaka's spot. No, sorry, no, he won't. Torreira's there. Silly me. Alright, Miguel Almiron comes in here. And then Dennis Suarez comes in. Sorry, Xhaka, but you're being dropped. And to be fair, it's for a good reason. It's Dennis Suarez. 110 grand a week for an 81 rated player, though. Troops or DT? I don't have a favourite, man. They're both absolute legends. In terms of who I speak to, might probably be Troops. But DT's a legend as well, so I can't choose between the two. And I have one more thing I wanted to do. I wanted to check who was in our Champions League group. Hopefully it's come out. And hopefully we don't have too hard of a Champions League group. Has it come out yet? It's not come out yet. They're still in the qualifying round, so you'll find out in the next episode who our Champions League group consists of. But we're going to do one more thing, and then we are done. Let's do this. Let's give Dennis Suarez that number 10. Does he deserve the shirt number? You never know. Only time will tell. And that is it. Dennis Suarez is the brand new Arsenal 10. And that is the end of this episode. First of all, I'd like to apologise for how late it was. I've been out all day. I've actually got a funeral tomorrow. So hence why I've been out shopping all day for funeral clothing. But yeah, let's not talk about a funeral. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you've watched the whole way through, it's been about an hour and 20 minutes. You're an absolute legend. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to AFTV Young Gunz. Make sure to check out the next episode in the next few days. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.